Now, what are the commodities which are exported from India? The commodities which are exported from India are what? We shall write here. Firstly, gems and jewelry. Gems and what? Jewelry. Jewelry. Gems and jewelry. This is one category. After gems and jewelry, chemicals and related products. Chemicals and related products. You can take it as number 2. Chemicals and related products. Then next is what? Next is base metals. Third point is base metals. Gems and jewelry, chemicals and related product, base metals, as well as agricultural and allied products. Agricultural and allied products. The commodities exported from India are gems and jewelry. After that, chemicals and related products, agriculture and allied products. After that, second is the commodities which are imported from India are what? The commodities imported, here it will be 2, imported to India. The commodities imported to India, they include petroleum, crude products, again gems and jewelry, chemicals and related products, base metals, electronics, and again agricultural and agricultural products we are imported to India. The commodities exported from India are gems and jewelry, chemicals and related products, base metal and agricultural products. Agricultural commodities imported to India are petroleum, crude products, gems and jewelry, chemicals and related products, base metals, electronics and agricultural products. Clear to all of you? Next topic is advancement of international trade of a country is an index to its prosperity. We have to discuss this topic. We know no country can survive without international trade. No country can survive without international trade. Why? Because for economic growth we have to do trade with the other countries. No country can survive without international trade because resources are space bound. This is very important topic for final exam. Listen carefully. No country can survive without international trade because resources are space bound. And secondly, it is through international trade that we can earn much of foreign trade exchange which is required for importing many essential goods. As well as advancement of international trade of a country leads to its economic prosperity because such a trade provides so many jobs to workers as well as business to the traders also. I am repeating once again. Advancement of international trade of a country leads to the its economic prosperity because such trade provides so many jobs to workers as well as business traders. It means it gives employment to the people also. It is through international trade that we earn much of our foreign exchange which is required for importing many essential goods. Next is international trade gives rise to competition. Domestic producers make their production process efficient to meet the international standard and thus are able to compete. We shall discuss second point once again, that it is through international trade that we earn much of our foreign trade. We earn much of our foreign trade. It leads to what? It leads to economic prosperity. Whenever we are earning so much, then it leads to economic prosperity, and it is possible just only because of foreign trade. And advancement of international trade of a country leads to economic prosperity, I have told you, because such a trade provides jobs to many people and give work to many business traders. Not only give work to the many business traders, but international trades give rise to competition also. Give rise to competition, not only world market but in also in the domestic market also. Domestic producers make their production process efficient for what? To meet the international standards and thus are able to compete. It depends on the domestic producer which type of production they are doing. If they are doing efficient production to meet the international standard, then definitely they are competing in the world market, and in this way advancement of international trade of a country is an index to its prosperity. Is it clear to all?